It's called Truce with Food. What we've identified in terms of the cycle that people go through is there's this stress eating cycle or automatic pilot eating cycle that people go through where it starts with a trigger. And there's typically four of those where people are feeling either tired, anxious, inadequate, or lonely. And then from the trigger, that triggers the story that we uncover in the first session. From the story, we have a stress response. And just like with animals, they're at physical threat, they go into fight, flight, or freeze. The same is true with our nervous systems. And we've got emotional stress responses, which are to avoid, accommodate, or compete. From the stress responses, we then have a behavior. And that behavior then leads to automatic pilot eating, which then makes us lose self-trust, and then it loops back into the trigger. And so that's the cycle that we go through when people feel like they're losing willpower. And so through the process, we identify what their triggers are, we get into their story and get clear on that. We then understand their stress responses and how that really depletes them and eats away at their energy, which then leads them to eat. And then they start to see their behaviors. And so, like, that's the first half of the program. And then the second half of the program is really helping them to test new behaviors to see that they can be safe and build up their resilience when they feel like they're at risk, whether that's emotional risk or psychological risk.